Right! Hello people of the internet, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are back with more ZEROBASEONE stuff. We just checked out the title track, Blue. It was amazing. It was spectacular. It was magnificent. And, well, we have the rest of the album to get through, don't we? So, Blue Paradise, the latest album, I don't know if it's meant to be in sequence with, Cinema Paradise. Now we're getting Blue Paradise, and if there's going to be another Paradise album in the near future. And what I do know is this dropped about 5 or 6 weeks ago. This dropped, actually, in the first week that I was in Cambodia, because I was on a month-long field research trip in rural Cambodia between February and March, and this dropped right as I left, essentially. So there was no way in hell I was going to get around to it, and especially when it comes to the B-sides, this will be my very first time checking out the B-sides. With Blue, and to be fair, Dr. to an extent as well, I knew a little bit, just from clips that I'd seen people like listening to, or the I play a lot of Superstar Wake 1. So when it scrolls through the different albums and stuff, it'll sometimes play a little snippet. It'll be like, no, I haven't listened to it. I haven't touched the Blue Paradise album with like anything until today. So we checked out Blue, the title track. Now we have tracks 2 through 6 on the album. Of course, Dr. dropped as a pre-release even before Blue did. So we'll watch the MV for that. I found color-coded lyrics for the other B-sides. I don't know if they're accurate, as is the case with a lot of these lyric videos. I like to think that I know ZB1 well enough to be able to spot maybe inaccuracies in the color-coded lyric videos and stuff, but I'm really not going to focus too much about that. We're just going to send it. I am a little bit scared about doing a ZB1 album because I know that the full thing often gets cut out on the YouTube upload because of content ID checks. Admittedly, because I'm doing this, 6 weeks later, I'm kind of hoping we can get this up in one go. But if there's a little thing below saying that if you're watching on YouTube that says this is a chopped up version, that means it didn't pass content ID checks. There'll be a uncut version. It'll be first link in the description. So I can only apologize for that, but you gotta do what you gotta do, and it's the one thing that I really did not miss about the whole kind of YouTube K-pop reaction thing. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Any hoosers. Let's get started. We did Blue. I see that Blue was a Kenzie song. Shout out Kenzie one time. That honestly, Blue is like, I thought Good So Bad was my favorite title. Blue might be getting pretty close to that, and that's off of, a couple of listens. But anyways, we gotta keep moving. Track number 2, titled Devil Game, lyrics by Bang Hye-hyun, composition JJ, Park Woo-jung, Young Chance, and Junie, with JJ and Park Woo-jung on arrangements. Wow, my dyslexia makes me want to say J Park so many times during that. I can only apologize. Here we go.
Ready or not, here I come. It's such a
Oh, hello. Wow, the funk is real with this one, isn't it? I'm ticklish. Don't whisper in my ears. Oh my god.
Just like the movie Devil Game drama.
Oh. Float in on it one time. Oh my goodness. It really, in terms of the spot on the album, it really is like Kill the Romeo's saucier cousin. Very subtle harmony. If that was Ricky on the vocal, flying Ricky on the vocal.
Just like the movie Devil Game drama.
that delayed instrumental release is chef's kiss. Straight through into the bridge. Oh, thank God, I thought the song was over there. Feel the vocals, feel the vocals. Oh, the funk is strong with this one. Oh, muffling the bass and bringing it back in. Oh! What a way to start the album, gentlemen. Oh my goodness. That is saucy. That is very, very funky. Oh my god, that's fun. And it really does feel like the saucier cousin of Kill the Romeo from last album. And it really suits them. It really does suit them. I wonder if is there a performance video for Devil Game? I wonder, is there a performance video for Devil Game? Because I could definitely see a suit dance version of Devil Game. I don't know. I know I talked about them in suits during the Blue MV portion, but this feels like a suit dance song, doesn't it? Oh, that's really nice. And it really does have the exact same feeling as Kill the Romeo in that it really could have been a secondary title track to Blue. I mean, this time we did get a pre-release in Dr. Doctor, which we'll be doing next, but yeah, that is a terrific follow-up to Blue. It really is. Like, Blue has this youthful energy to it, this really bright release. And Devil Game is like, okay, we matured a little bit. We're like we're the elder sibling here. Let's calm down. Let's calm things down a notch. But let me show you how the grown-ups do things. And the grown-ups went and did the thing on Devil Game. Oh, more of that, please. More of that, please. Thank you. Right. Dr. Doctor, track number 3, lyrics by Bang Hye-hyun, Aaron Theodore Burton, Matthew Robert Crawford, composition Matthew Robert Crawford, Aaron Theodore Burton, Kella Armitage, and Noemi Legrand, Theo and the Climb on arrangements. Now, this MV dropped January 20th, so we are well over 2 months late to this MV. But you know what? We're here anyways, so let's take a look. Already the color palette, the color grading feels a lot more subdued than Blue was. So is this where the cinematic MV went? Kind of like with Good So Bad. Also, am I supposed to know who the doctor is? I'm not much of a K-drama aficionado, so. Oh! Love this kind of like slow pulsing feeling it's got. Matthew! Oh! Also, we went a little bit mature with Devil Game, and we were really kind of calling mature with Dr. Doctor. hasn't thought about burning their hospital bills? Am I right? Oh, hold on. Ricky! Ricky! Oh my, what was that second verse? That hook is also very satisfying to listen to. So 2 rap verses, this time in the bridge. Eugen on the rap verse, okay. No way that's how it ends, right? I'm guessing we have a cinematic break, because that feels way too abrupt to finish.
아니 네가 생각하는 그런 거 아니라니까. 아니야. 알았어, 일 끝나고 전화할게.
Is that how the song ends?
파이팅입니다. 파이팅.
Right. Okay, I know I don't really go back on album listens. I need that second verse again, please, because what in the manner of all that is wholly just happened in verse 2? You know what? Tenet, start the middle part of the chorus again. That's fine. That is so smooth. This is the same Matthew that Ed decided to just absolutely sauce the vocals in pre-chorus 1, right? This This is the same man who only not even a minute before absolutely outrageous vocal assaults from Mr. Suck Matthews there. Like, illegal, sir. That is not allowed. That is not okay. I will be billing you my doctor's bill. Give it to Teddy. He can burn it later. It's fine. Let's keep it moving. Mr. Gunwook, of course.
Top of the hill, top of the moon, top of the wall. Isn't the wind, and the boom, 차오른 heart. 너 말곤 없어, 유일한 answer.
The way he goes, the really quick triplet rhythm on the rap parts, right? Vocal floating, vocals, and then just vocal sauce the rest of the way. The way he just effortlessly switches gear from rap to vocal is so nice. And then, I forget who comes next. Oh, God. Ricky! 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 Ricky, how dare you, Ricky? I will also be billing you my hospital bills. I have been overwhelmed, and my brain cannot comprehend the majesticness of your vocals, so I will be billing you my hospital bill later. Again, give it to Teddy, he can burn it later. That is the single greatest piece of Ricky vocal I have ever heard, full stop. He That's not vocal sauce anymore. Like that is vocal truffle oil on caviar. Like that is expensive vocals that we got. Do it again, Ricky.
And I give it all, yeah, I will give it all. You made it 주는 건, oh baby, oh, 너뿐인 걸.
Who allowed him to do that? Because please let him do it more. That was, that is life-changing. Oh my goodness. You know what? Keep moving before I get too stuck on that. Wow. Ricky, my guy. That's unbelievable. Moment of the song for me, for Dr. Doctor. In fact, that second verse, or first pre-chorus through Ricky's pre-chorus is ridiculous. Anyways, I gotta keep moving because I'm gonna spend too much time fawning over Ricky and his vocals, which, you know what? Deservedly so. He's great. So, track number 4. So we've got unit songs, which is very cool. Kind of reminds me of the Wavy album, the On My Youth album we got last year or 2 years ago. I can't remember now. But track number 4, Out of Love, featuring Mr. Jiwoong, Mr. Hao, and Mr. Gyuvin. Lyrics by Ogi of Galactica, Ami Son of XYXX, Son of XYXX, O1 of 153 Junbus, and Lee Suran. Composition, Versa Choi, Nico Young, Ninos Hana, William Segerdal, with Versa Choi and Nico Young on arrangement. Very familiar names. Also very short runtime.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. 오늘도 난 너 없이 지내는 걸.
Little light pop rock number?
조금은 편한 걸까요? 다른 내 모습이 보여. 하루 종일 고민해. 나한테 너도 같은 맘인지. How you feel? I don't know what I want anymore.
It drives.
달라진 눈빛.
Step back for the pre-chorus, okay. I love the primary guitar beat driving back there. Hold on. My allergies and medicines are running out. Ooh. Just a nice, straightforward pop rock number. I'm so here for it. Nice. I like that. It's not too heavy, even though it's the rock number. It's not too heavy at all, but it's not too bright and poppy either. It's got a lovely pace to it. I'm loving the amount of vocal Gyuvin we're getting on this album, and Jiwoong as well. There it is. Stagger that release. It's a very high octane song though, I can get behind it. Big gang vocal moment. I'm assuming that's where the song's gonna end. Yeah. It's a shame that we are getting shorter songs like this, because that one, like, the pace definitely did not help it whatsoever. Because that song that felt like 2 minutes and like 10 seconds because the song itself is very quick. But apologies. I do have a little bit of a cold going on, but Rock ZB1, I'm here for it. Even though it's only 3 guys here, I'm so here for it. I'm a sucker for any rock related tune just because that's what I grew up on. I love rock music. Rock music was my childhood growing up. It still is a big part of my life. if I have a guitar laying around, I'm gonna play something rock inspired for, well, 1980s hard rock, glam metal, that region of the music scene. Because that's what I'm comfortable with. That's what I grew up on. That's what I love. And that's why I love K-Bands so much. That's why I spent literally all day yesterday going through all the K-Band stuff that I missed, because I love K-Bands so much. Having ZB1 slowly start to dabble in the band direction has me very excited, because hopefully we can get a group band song involved at some point. Like a proper, you know, I'm talking like Le Seraphim No Celestial levels, or I'm trying to think who's done like a kind of out of left field rock number that they really just pulled off. Like the first song that comes to my head is No Celestial from Le Seraphim. That's from their Anti-Fragile album. But yeah, give me a ZB1 version of No Celestial, or the equivalent of that, like a proper one like that. Because Out of Love, we're already halfway there. We're already well on the way to a proper rock banger from ZB1. Just need the other 6 involved. Just need the other 6 and maybe lean into the rock sound a little bit more, and I am in heaven. But until we get there, Out of Love is a great alternative. It's fast, it's quick. This is very much a highway driving song. Although admittedly here in Greater Tokyo, the cars probably aren't moving fast enough for a song like this because there's traffic everywhere. But that's besides the point. Gyuven sounds great. I love the fact we're getting more vocalist Gyuven, because I feel like I associate more rhythmic rapping stuff from Gyuven. But we got low vocal Gyuven, we got high vocal Gyuven on this song. We also got that on the title track. Same with Jung. I feel, especially in the unit setting here, you know, there's less members to compete with for spots and line distribution. So we get more vocals from the members who maybe don't get the same level of vocal recognition as, say, members like, I feel like Tere, I've noticed a lot vocally, but that might be down to his voice and how unique sounding it is. But you get my point. More chances for less vocal prominent members to shine, and they took advantage of that, and they sound terrific. Hell yes. Give me a ZB1 rock number, please. Thank you very much. Right. Track number 5. This is Step Back, featuring Ricky, Gunwook, and Yujin. What was the last song called Step Back that I listened to? I believe it was Got the Beat. Let's see what this one goes. Lyrics by Yi Su-ran, Ryan S. Jun, Davide Russo, Okan Yunver. Composition, there we go, there it is. Composition, Ryan S. Jun, Davide Russo, Okan Yunver, with Ryan S. Jun and Davide Russo on arrangements. I've just had a thought. ZB1 Cinema Paradise Genius. Who worked on Road Movie? Oh, it's not the same team. Okay. I was like, I swear, I have a very clear memory of Ryan S. Jun working with ZB1 before, but I forget what song it was. Any Hooters.
That's right, that's right. Hey, hey.
Yujin, why are you whispering at me so much this album? There's a little bit of sauce in this. Let him cook. Oh. Whoa. Not what I expected from the setup this song gave. Vocalist Ricky might be my favorite kind of Ricky right now. There's a tremendously addictive groove to this.
Just leave it like that.
It's like in the verses, it feels really like almost sensual in a way, but once the chorus comes around, the groove is really good.
Getting out of control 난 점점 변해가 내 손을 놔 Baby tonight Can you just step back? Can you just step back?
Oh, change the vocal top line one time. It's a party in the final chorus, isn't it? We got a lot going on.
Don't stop, don't cry this all night, all night Move now, 미쳐가 이래줘 날 원해 Move now, 떠나가 해지기 전에 너의 사랑 결국 난 널 Can you just step back? 도망가 Can you just step back? Can you just step back?
Yeah, that's got a terrific groove to it. It's an easy groove to enjoy. And even though Eugen, for some reason, keeps whispering in my ear on this album, and I still don't know how I feel about it, the groove for the song is spectacular. That chorus is one where you feel that beat with your whole body. And the verses, yeah, I still think the verses feel really mature and borderline sensual in places, just the way it's really breathy and slow, and it sounds really mature. And then the beat comes in, and it's like, okay, it's not an in-your-face type of banger. It's a very subtle groove, but it's really easy to enjoy and really easy to follow. Just and it's like, it's not too much. It's not too much. It's the right amount of enjoyable to where you don't get tired enjoying it, like dancing along to it and what have you, but you're also not like lulling yourself to sleep. You know, sometimes when you get a bang that's just like it's very subtle and you just get your body swaying a little bit and you just kind of forget about doing it, and eventually just like it kind of fades away, it dissipates. No, Step Back has way too much energy for that, but it's also not like an exhausting amount of energy, and I like that. It's very well balanced. And once again, just like I mentioned in Out of Love, we got vocal sauce from everyone, and the vocal sauce is terrific, especially Mr. Ricky. Ricky, for me, and ZB1, he's always stood out primarily for the visual element because, you know, he's got a face that you just cannot forget. But vocally, this album, he has been so saucy. Like, Blue? No. Even in Blue to an extent, but Doctor, that second pre-chorus, Ricky, oh my god, I feel like I transcended to heaven when I was listening to that, and you know, that was like 10 minutes ago. Even in Step Back, on a song that's got a really nice groove, oh, he's gonna bring the vocal sauce, and it's, the secret sauce a la, P1 Harmony. Drip the secret sauce. The secret sauce, whatever Ricky was taking for the secret sauce is working very well because the vocal sauce that he's bringing to the table this time is exquisite. And hopefully we get more of that in the future. Right, one final song on the album. Track number 6, titled Cruel, featuring Mr. Hanbin, Mr. Matthew, and Mr. Tere. 3 very different vocalists. See what they have to say for themselves. Lyrics: Moon Ji-young of Lala Studio, PNP, Kyunggun and Baekseim, and Chari and June of 153 Junboss. Composition: El Capitan, Zanus Owl and Bodega Cat from Vendors, Celatron of Decade Plus, Tanisha Jackson, Charlotte Wilson, and arrangement: El Capitan, Vendors, Zanus. So this album has El Capitan, Versa Choi, Ryan S. Jun, and Kenzie? Damn, that's a stacked producer lineup right there.
Yeah, I'm feeling so cruel.
2 rock bangers?
I'm loving when you call me crazy. 오만한 태도, 새로운 character. This is me, this is me. Baby, 두 걸친 jacket, black and leather. Okay, 헝클
song is talking about a ZB1 No Celestial. Cool phaser effect on the electric guitar there. Did I will this into existence? I know this has been out for 6 weeks, but what? Ooh. What is this song remind me of? Is it called Solar Power off of Melting Point? Oh no, that's You Have Me at Hello. It's kind of giving me Solar Power vibes when the beat crunch comes in. Wow, I genuinely am flabbergasted by this. And it has a tremendous amount of gang vocals. That is.
I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy.
I love that the bridge is continually. The bridge is making sure that that rock vibe ain't going nowhere. Make that 2/3 of ZB1 that have done a rock banger on this album. Huh? How did that happen? You know what this is? This is deja vu from when I did the Metamorphic album by Stacy last year. I said that I think it must have been after Fakin', because I really liked Fakin' off of that album. I said that unless they do a proper rock banger, I was gonna take B-side of the album, and then like 20-30 minutes later we came across Stay With Me, which was the out and out rock banger that Stacy dropped. I said during Out of Love that all I'm waiting for is for ZB1 to do a proper rock banger with all 9 members. 2 songs later, Cruel comes around and we get another rock song. This time definitely leaning further into the rock sound than we got with Out of Love. Not to say Out of Love was a bad song or anything, but ZB1 can do a rock sound. And like properly do a rock sound. Cruel even went as far as throwing in gang vocals and gang chants as well as the gang vocals, and had a little bit extra bite on the guitars. Like, we're so close. We're so close to a ZB1 just like group rock banger. Again, a ZB1 equivalent of LE SSERAFIM's No Celestial. That's what I want. That's what I crave. And Cruel is so close. It's so close to being that. It's right there. Wow. That was a fun time. That was a really, really fun time. And weirdly enough, Dr. Doctor is the closest thing to a ballad we have on this album. I just clocked that. This is a very high energy album across the board. Ooh. Okay. I kind of want to read the comments on the albums thread. various thoughts and opinions on the selection of various B-sides that we got. I do see some people talking about the fact that we don't have any ballads. See, there are other ballad lovers out there in the world that aren't 55-year-old Ajumas who listen to Yin Young every day. But that's a very, very good album. Cinema Paradise was a good album. I already talked about Cinema Paradise en masse whenever we covered it, and in the lead up to this. This might have just gone past it. It does venture out into a lot more of a wider range of sounds than Cinema Paradise did, especially because we have the unit songs, right? Whenever we get unit songs, we're going to get something a little bit different because having less members, they're kind of, their limiter is taken off and they're free to kind of explore a little bit more. It does make me wonder what the sound concept for this entire album was, though. So, like, with Blue and Devil Game, I kind of get where we're going here. Dr. Doctor also has a pre-release. The fact that it's a... Oh, excuse me. The fact that Dr. Doctor was a January release, it still has that kind of warming winter feeling to it. It's a little bit slow. We're still a little bit sluggish because it's, it's cold outside. And the music doesn't immediately, go in your face super bright. Some groups can get away with it. I like the fact that Dr. Doctor is a lot more calm and laid back, especially considering most of the main ZB1 tracks that we gotten in the lead up to that. So, Good So Bad, Kill the Romeo. Before that, you had Feel the Pop and Sweat and the various other special clip B-sides that we got through Mnet. Having Dr. Doctor be the pre-release for this album, I think is super smart because it's showing a completely different side of ZEROBASEONE's musical abilities, right? They haven't really done like a really slow, smooth song like that, and Dr. Doctor for me is going to be a super memorable song because holy smokes, the vocal sauce is unreal. And then Blue comes around and gives it a huge injection of just bright, unbridled, happy energy. And then Devil Game, I think, is a perfect follow-up to Blue. But then we get to the unit songs, and it's kind of... I don't know where we're going. I like the songs, but I don't really know how they connect to the rest of the album. That happens sometimes with pop albums where it feels like it's a half A, like a side A and a side B to the album. Like Blue, Devil Game definitely go hand in hand together. Dr. Doctor, to an extent, is also a little bit separated from the rest of the album. And then, of course, Out of Love and Cruel very much together, and then Step Back is a little bit on its own again. ZEROBASEONE on their albums have ventured off and done multiple genres in an album, but I feel like Blue Paradise takes that to a different level to the point where it feels like a collection of songs rather than a cohesive album to me, which is a little bit of a shame, but the songs on their own are terrific. So if you're someone who listens to K-pop albums on shuffle, this is a great album, because you can listen to this album out of order and it'd be perfectly fine. Like, Spotify Shuffle will love this album because, randomly a song off this album will pop up and then it'll go into the next artist's song and then eventually will come back in and it'll be just like it's playing on shuffle just regularly. So I think this album requires a little bit of a different approach than Cinema Paradise, but I can't complain about it one bit. My favorite song on the album? Blue is great. Blue is really, really great. Is it gonna uproot Good So Bad as my favorite title? I don't know yet. We'll give it some time. Devil Game is a terrific B-side, very much to Kill the Romeo of Blue Paradise. Dr. Doctor's got some, I don't know what is laced in Dr. Doctor, but it is saucy, and it is very good. Out of Love and Cruel, my rock bangers. Love that. Now that we've been teased essentially with a ZB1 rock banger twice. I want to know Celestial from ZB1. I really do. That's honestly my one request to moving forward with ZB1 and their future releases is a no Celestial equivalent. That's all I want. That's the last thing. And then maybe a couple more OSTs akin to I Want to Know, because I Want to Know was a banger. Thank you, Mr. How. But yeah, rock banger, please. An OT9 rock banger a la LE SSERAFIM's No Celestial. Please, Wake 1, make it happen. But that is going to be it for me today. Thank you all for listening along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today: let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be, checking in with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness to maybe brighten up someone else's day-to-day, and know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.